We are live. Last time. That's all you get. So.
Oh, I get that I'm short, but damn.
On Dragonball Dokkan.
So that's the wrong token of me.
Shimas is defeated. New token?
Yeah,
Very good.
I think that's the right location.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I assume this here for now. This is still immediately after we have defeated Shimos.
Yeah.
And Chisker was instrumental in this plan, of course, or in his downfall, because Chisker facilitated the big-ass invasion of dozens of Saiyans and many of their friends to come and help. Friends such as, I don't fucking remember what this guy's name is, and Sasa, and Tien. Yeah, I have a token somewhere around here. Doesn't matter. And ultimately, though, you were all victorious. You, at one point, seemed to have been. It seemed that you have gotten into a troublesome situation, but Sasa and Tien came to help out you and Sato, giving you more time to shut down their defenses, their radar malfunctioning bullshit, yada yada yada. My narration is on top today. Truly outstanding, really. Anyway.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Shimos has left. The dragon has arrived and supposedly resurrected everyone who died. And then the dragon also left. Everyone leaves you in the end. Skargan left. See what I mean? Most of the soldiers, the ULR soldiers left are capitulating and running away. The day has been saved, and that's where we're picking up. Icon and Shillen hasn't yet left this particular scene we're in.
Well, I already said my words to Chillin. And, Icon doesn't seem much for words and is also not present. So, I might save those for a different time if they even need to be said. Frankly, what's important is meeting up with the other NPCs here, I think. So, I think the first thing Chisker would do is go and find, like, Amina, and I imagine Citra's still there. He wants to thank them for showing up on such short notice and bringing, wow, so many people.
Well, Citra is of course. You are most welcome. It was thanks to my water magic that I could have brought so many defenders to our... As Amina pushes his face to the side. That's all good, Chisker. Hey, I was talking!
So fucking in character. Based.
Thank you. As I was trying to say, I'm glad we could help.
Hopefully, you guys will have a similar way back, because I think we're going to be splitting off from here. I gotta see if the magic actually took.
Well, I would see why it wouldn't. But regardless, yes, I have one Watergate left in me. I'll bring everyone who wants to come back to West City.
Good. And I'll be bringing the guys that I came here with, or otherwise want to tag along in the still very functional plane.
Why do you sound so surprised by that?
Look at how much you tricked it out. Where'd you find the parts for that?
Co-pilot seats.
I see. Do I actually see that?
Yes.
Is the gun made out of a chair?
And some, like, co-pilot steering wheel and whatnot, some buttons. Some bolts that you're not entirely sure where she got them from. Bolts and screws.
Oh god, I've lost control of the plane.
It's all good. Whoops. Feather broke.
If Bulma was dead before, she's not anymore, and she's gonna kill me when she sees this.
Maybe a little bit.
Out of character, obviously, but in character, Chisker's just going to, Well, that's honestly quite amazing. So let's see how far this thing can fly. We've got a few places to get to, but one in particular comes to mind.
What would that be?
Where is Tien?
He's right here with you. Can bring a token down if to make you feel better.
It would.
There you go.
Chisker is going to look to Tien and ask, so, where was he buried?
Up north. Yeah, he says, hang on, let me... Drawing... Actually, I'm gonna do this much better. Fuck. There. Are you able to see the nameplate? No? Hang on. How do I make nameplate visible?
I do not see a nameplate yet.
Now you should.
Yes, I see it now.
You can't move around that token, can you? Or fuck with it?
No.
Excellent. Then everything is as it should be. He says up north, Plum Village.
Well, that works out. Yeah, so guess we're headed up north first.
Well, yeah.
Show of hands, how many people are going to try and tag along here, or is it just us three?
Let's see, I think just you three, the other... Many people are going with Citra back to West City and instant teleportation there. All the player characters are doing their things. Sasa is going there. It's just you three, I think. Unless
okay.
I'm forgetting someone. I don't think so.
Saza was the one I was thinking of the most, but I imagine he's got two other people he'd be more interested in talking to.
Yeah, no, it's mostly because he has his own side story thing he's doing. Apparently. But he was happy to help out here. Is there anything you wanna say or do with Sasa?
Besides thanking him like I did everybody else that I could for showing up and helping fight the good fight. Not particularly. It's Chisker's intention to not just forget everybody here, and they might fight or train again someday.
Yeah.
But he doesn't think a heartfelt goodbye or anything is necessary because, well, they share the same planet, and the things are pretty freaking connected these days with these crazy planes that have chair-mounted turrets and the ability to fly straight up. He can find them if he needs to. Also, he has a phone.
That last part really helps a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Moments after you leave. What is this phone thing he spoke about?
Who's asking?
An Earthling custom, perhaps?
Who's asking?
Sasa mutters that to himself moments after you leave.
Oh, right. I've instilled the idea of technology into his head.
Yet. But anyway, you're gonna head off then, I take it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Tired of this music. So, your first stop would be... Would it be the place where Shoutsu was buried?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, you wave goodbye to everyone, and head off. It would take a fair bit to get there, yes. Bring up the timetable. Okay, so you hop into the plane, Grimmy, Tien, you're waving goodbye, and you're heading off up north. It is quite a long ride though, so somewhere along the way, let's say here-ish, you're going to have to stop and rest for the night. There are no Saiyans on board, so whatever is... There's some like power bars and heat taps. Yeah, you're not gonna starve, you'll be fine on board.
Assuming, of course, that it wasn't eaten before the fight.
Possibly, but regardless, food isn't gonna be a problem this time.
It's okay, I got a secret stash somewhere. And I'm the one with the nose around here. Icon can't find it.
Delectable cheeses. Anyway, Tien would probably want to camp outside. Grimmy enjoys being inside the plane instead. So, how do you think you guys would spend the night?
Well, considering the circumstances, I think I'd rather post up in the plane.
Yep. Telltale for the win. Not sure if you saw that. You haven't reacted to anything. Hello?
Huh?
Roll
Oh,
roll
okay, I
chat.
see it now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you guys are gonna sleep inside the plane. Grimmy has an idea to build makeshift a furnace out of spare parts so you guys can grill marshmallows. You're not entirely sure what she's gonna pull apart in order to do this, but halfway into doing it, she realizes that you guys have no marshmallows. But hey, you probably didn't really need whatever the thing used to be before. Bulma is so going to kill you. Anyway, as you're resting, it's in the middle of the night, it's dark, it's quiet. It's a little bit cold, which makes you realize that she might have destroyed the central heating. As you're starting to hear something. Wake up!
Who let the dogs out? What?
And you see what seems to be a slightly glowing, ghostly apparition hovering above your makeshift bed in the back of the plane. It's an old lady with a witch hat.
What's going on?
I've come to warn you, or to speak to you, or something. Do I smell roasted marshmallows? This is a ghostly apparition of Babada.
Do I know who Babada is?
Yes, she is the other-dimensional sibling of Babidi, who you sniffed your way to.
I remember her, sorry.
One other... Yep. Do you remember the one other thing about her when it comes to, you know, your physical reality? You might catch on when this conversation progresses.
Insanity?
Yep.
Yup.
While on this plane, absolutely bonkers. So, what are you doing?
Hang on a second. Is it possible for me to sniff in between?
What exactly are you trying to sniff?
Tea?
Oh,
you know what? Maybe
right.
I'm looking for roasted marshmallows right now.
Not right now, actually.
Oh.
There isn't a link from her place to here, it's just her apparition is here now.
Dang it. Okay. Alright. Trying to see if I could make this a little less confusing.
Fortunately not. Unfortunately not for me.
Chisker's just going to sit up a little drowsily, but he'll put on his best impression of being happy to see her through the tiredness. Say, hey, good evening, Babada. What'd you come to warn me about?
Warn you about? Have I said that yet? I'm not sure if I have. But regardless,
what do you want to talk about?
That's a good icebreaker. I'm here to warn you about something.
So what's going on?
A fugitive most foul has escaped a... No, seriously, is that marshmallows I'm smelling? It really would help if I could smell something on this plane.
Me too.
Oh, right, you're still here. Anyway, there's a fugitive... Sorry. There's a fugitive from the Beyond Bound.
The Beyond Bound.
Yes!
Does that anything to do with you?
No. I'm not from there. Rude!
I don't know too much about it yet, sorry.
Well, that makes sense then. You aren't me after all.
No, I'm not. Otherwise, I'd probably be a lot smarter.
And then from behind you, you hear, Chisker, who are you talking to? As apparently Tien was woken up. Oh shit! He can't see me here, or else something really horrible might befall him.
So I'll perk up at that. What's the situation here? Is she talking to me from a window or from the back?
No,
of the
she's just
plane?
hovering above you. And she's also slightly glowing. She's a ghost.
I got a blanket. How fast can I
Yes.
hook this up to the top of the plane and make a makeshift tent?
Yes is the answer. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking hide the spot and just poke my head out. Be like, is Grimmy in the general location, or is she sleeping somewhere else?
She's sleeping somewhere else. You're thinking somewhere near the engine.
Quite. Chisker's just gonna poke his head out and say, hey there, sorry, got a bit of the munchies in the middle of the night.
Right. Oh well.
Are you restless too, or something?
Would you roll me Diplomacy Guile, please?
Guile. Guile is obviously not my specialty, but even still... Oops.
Oh, you rolled a 4. Very good.
Nah.
Oh, you rolled a 37.
Actually, it's
slightly
a
more.
37.
It's gonna be like, he sees your makeshift tent, which seems to have something that glows on the inside, but he just shrugs. Alright, well, try to keep it down, will you? He's just gonna go back to sleep. Wow, good fibbing.
So, once he's off the plane, Chisker's going to, quote-unquote, close the curtains, look back around, and continue in a rather hushed whisper.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, anything else you gotta tell me?
Yes, several things. Actually, 1, something smells like marshmallows and I want some. 2, where are you hiding the marshmallows? 3, if anyone other than you sees me in this prematerial plane, their soul may or may not implode. Probably. Wait, was that me? Actually, nothing might happen to them, but I'm not gonna take the chances. And 4, there's a fugitive from the Beyond Bound.
Okay, don't really got marshmallows over here, so not sure where that's coming from. But the rest of it, got it. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. Take care of it. Ooh, it's just gonna fade away.
Sighs, physically exhausted, flumps over forward, goes back to sleep.
Fades back in. Ooh, all right. I almost forgot to tell you. You still don't know what the Beyond Bound is, or what the fugitive is. Silly me.
What?
Oh, you don't need any more information? I can just disappear again? Alright. Ooh.
Too late. Darn it.
No, this is a comedic scene. You can interrupt her and she's gonna stop fading out.
Okay, then I'm just gonna try and wave my hands. Be like, wait, no.
Huh? What?
What can you tell me about them?
Alright, so marshmallows are sugary candy products that are really fluffy and really good. When they're heated,
The
they're
bound guy.
Oh, I had so much to tell you about marshmallows. Alright, fine. Him. The Beyond, as we... Let me try again. The Beyond, as we are all very well aware, is a centralized place of power in this universe, which has ruptured a little bit a long time ago. This is a very well-established knowledge. I'm not gonna get into it. One fugitive that's usually bound to the beyond has escaped and come to this reality. And it seeks a new home here. Bad news, not good for the home. Home will come to ruination. That you don't want the home to come to ruination, would you?
No, I would not. Okay.
Very good.
What should I look out for?
The Beyond Bound. Are you slow?
What do they look like?
Like a Beyond Bound. Yes, this is like part of the written thing for the solo. She's incredibly vague. You're not sure if she's fucking with you or if this is just how she is on this plane. But you can find the fugitive though, because it's a Beyond Bound. It will definitely smell like it's gonna smell like Beyond Boundness, you know?
Does that have something to do with roasted marshmallows?
No, that smells like roasted marshmallows, and that's delicious. Which, rude that you haven't offered me any yet. Anyway.
Chisker's going to hold up a pillow.
When you smell the Beyond Boundness, you will probably have found the fugitive. Make sure it doesn't destroy the home. Now, if that's all... Sorry?
I will try my best to recognize the scent.
I'm going to disappear again. Ooh. Oh, wait! Almost forgot. Haha, one more thing. Heb, I did come to warn you of something even worse. A terrible omen to come. A most powerful being that has slumbered for decades is about to wake up. And your entire planet is about to be brought into peril. Which I think is a bad thing. Mostly if you live on it.
Ah, great. 2 things to worry about. I brought everybody back just to experience it. That's going to be fun.
Yes. No? I don't know. But you should be cautious of things that are powerful and want to kill you. It might be either of these 2 things.
Consider
Glad I could
me
help.
much more cautious.
Good. Now, since there are no marshmallows here, I'm gonna go see if I can find any. See you!
Can I try and ask you one more thing while I have you?
What?
He's going to pull out the crystal ball from his bag. He's going to say, this thing from your student that you mentioned before, do you know where they are?
I don't know what that is, but it seems familiar. I might have given it to someone I consider my student or something at one point in time. I'm not entirely sure.
Do you know where they might be hiding out?
Who?
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Glad I could help. Ooh, this time for real.
Put it back in the bag. Go back to sleep.
Remind me, the crystal ball of Barbara, did she give it to you, or...?
She did give it to me. I believe she gave it to me the first time I interacted with her.
Yes.
And I still haven't figured out what the hell I'm doing with it. That's why I asked.
Yeah, because when you said the student, I wasn't entirely sure what I have and haven't told you about.
Oh, yeah. She said that it had something to do with her student, so... I do know that. I just don't know who that is. That's kind of why I wanted to specify which old lady I'm talking to right now.
Did you say you already do know who the student is?
I don't know. I don't remember their name. I don't think the name was told me, so I don't know where to find them. It was a very vague thing, and after I'd left the scene, you made a joke of, oh, maybe I should have told him who it was.
Yeah. Alright, so, okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't tell you things you shouldn't be aware of yet.
Nope, the beans are unspilt.
Very good, very good. So yeah, I have an easy way of writing myself out of any pickle whenever I impersonate crazy characters anyway. Have no clue! Goodbye!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway. The next morning, when I wake up, a little bit more tired because I haven't gotten the best of rests, I guess. Tian is like, "Are you okay?"
Wait, what the fuck? Tien's here? Oh wait, no wait. Did I just wake up or did I just get out of the plane?
You woke up, maybe brushed your teeth, got out of the plane.
Write a note to self about what happened last night to that list and stash it somewhere on my person.
Hang on. I will just give you this if you want to use it.
Hmm?
Did you see it?
See what?
Okay, in journal, I'm clicking the show to players, but
I see it. I see it. I see
Okay.
it.
If that's something you want to have. If you're writing anything there, I'll take a quick little pause.
Yeah, I'm writing really quickly.
That's alright.
What did she say that the realm was called? Beyond Beyond?
The Beyond.
Just the Beyond?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's also like the reason why I don't let you meet with the real her, because if she gives you concrete answers to these things, there's no mystery left.
Yeah, I get you. I just wanted to see if it was possible. Cool. I set them in notes in a way that looks like that looks like anime.
Excellent. Well, the three of you brush your teeth, wash your face in a nearby river, and proceed to head off to the village where he did bury Shiatsu. And as you're landing there, it's a small, peaceful little village. It's a little bit cold, but not like snow. There's like 15-20 degrees Fahrenheit plus. Oh wait, isn't that freezing?
What temperature?
It's 36 Fahrenheit freezing.
That is 4 degrees above freezing.
Fuck, never mind. Whatever, I'll just say 10 degrees Celsius and I'll let you assholes figure it out.
Not the freezing point of water, but fucking cold.
That's like the 50s.
Yeah, sure. Around 50 in Fahrenheit, I guess. Fucking freedom unit sucks ass.
Just use Celsius, we don't care.
I just did. I said 10. It's
Okay.
colder up here, but it's not like snowy cold yet. I just realized this is November, so maybe it should be. Doesn't matter.
Holy shit.
It's a rather small village near the foot of the mountains. You good?
Yeah, my quick maths was dead on. It was exactly 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Nice.
Good, I have a calculator here.
They deal mostly with fishing, lumbering, and farming, and animal husbandry. There doesn't seem to be a very big city nearby. I mean, the closest would be way north. It's North City, of course. But Plum Village seems to be doing okay on their own. It's a sleepy little a side village. Separated village. My god. You're landing the plane in the outside. As Tien is walking out and looking around, he seems to be a little bit conflicted about being here, it seems.
I'm gonna follow him out, and Chisker's gonna ask, maybe I should have known what exactly was going on. Seems like you got a lot on your mind.
Oh, yeah. No, this is his home village. I haven't been here since I led him to rest. Everything seems as I remember it.
Well, we haven't been moving too long. Hopefully he's still in the area. Assuming that's how this works.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say he's buried up on that hill behind the windmill. And he's just going to start walking over there.
Chisker will follow. He's going to try and not make himself stand out too much.
Sure. The village is a rather small one. It's just gonna take 5 minutes to walk through it to reach those hills over there. The villagers are out and about. They seem happy. They're working in the fields. They're wrangling cows. They're constructing a new barn. Everyone seems happy and cooperative, I guess. Jesus Christ, language. Some of them wave hello as you guys are walking by. Tien is merely like nodding his head or doing a quick wave without saying anything. He does seem bothered to be here, even though you're all getting pretty good, well, greetings, receptions.
Chisker will wave and flash a smile every now and then, but he's not going to slow down if Tien doesn't.
Yeah, and you're walking through the village. You're gonna hear some of the villagers talking to each other. You hear two separate things that seems to be connected somehow. Some villagers are thanking each other for their help last night, but getting a reply, no, that wasn't me, I didn't do that. Or, remember when I asked you to find my lost cat? Thank you for finding her. Found her home this morning. Well, I didn't do that.
Read the room?
Sorry?
Read the room?
Sure. We can roll that.
Read the room is part of what again? Focus? No.
Insight.
Focus. Insight. Right. I asked to read the room, knowing full well it's not my specialty.
Well, you're not entirely sure. Maybe someone else just helped them. They seem happy, the other seems confused.
I'm picking up the confusion bit at the very least. I'm just not piecing together why.
Yeah. And you find Grimmy has found herself a place that sells dumplings. I want two! Ho ho ho, of course. Munch, munch, munch. Eventually, you're getting to the windmill. Tien stands there, takes a deep breath, and his hand is like shaking a little bit as he's starting to walk around it, because he did mention the Shetsu was buried behind the windmill, up on the hill. And you're walking around the windmill as suddenly you're walking into Tien because he suddenly stopped. Like, holy shit, help me out here. What do I say? He stopped in his tracks. There we go.
Abruptly, yeah.
Abruptly. Yes. Christ.
So
Fuck.
there's just a light thud as the muscular rat hits Tien's leg and then flops back into the snow, not expecting it.
And you're looking at what made Tien stop, and it is a grave that is open. It's dug up entirely. It's a lone grave aside so that no one would just happen upon it by chance, but it is dug up.
And considering that it's snowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks freshly dug up.
Somewhat freshly.
Yeah. Well,
This is almost 24 hours since you made the wish.
oh, right. Okay. Well, that does explain a few things. Chisker is going to stare at it as well. Just try to, This is either a grave robber, which is unlikely, or validation that the thing worked, which is still unlikely because Chisker's a little bit of a skeptic. So, he's just eyeballing it. He's going to look up at Tien and say, I realize I don't know how we're going to find
Is it real? Is this because of the wish? Or did someone come here?
Is it possible for me to inspect the grave to see if it was dug up from the inside or outside?
Sure. You can roll focus with probably investigation, I think. Yeah.
Investigation.
Focus, investigation or logical thinking, whichever you choose is going to give you different informations.
Focus is also logical thinking? Yes.
Focus has two specialties, investigation and logical thinking.
Gotcha. Investigation is my specialty, so I'm rolling that.
13.
At least they cancel each other out.
At least you know that if it was dug up from outside or from within, a shovel was not used. Only like hands or natural objects. Shovel gives much smoother, cleaner digs through the ground.
Now, to rule out one possibility, does it look like a dog could have dug this up, or is the dirt or snow in separate piles?
The pile is like all around the opening.
Gotcha. Chisker's just going to look at it, and he's going to try and reassure Tien. I think it's more than likely that it was dug up from the inside, so we might be in luck. But we still have to find him to be sure.
Fine. So it's real? Where can he have gone? He's looking around for tracks, but no one shouts, so he probably hovered. Or, you know, it's been a full day, so even if he did walk, the snow has been covered again. The tracks.
You know, I don't know much about him, but off the cuff, maybe he's been doing stuff around the village before day broke.
Doing stuff? What do you mean?
I overheard a few of them talking about a missing cat and some chores or something like that. I didn't pry too much, but maybe he's repaying some good deeds as his first act or something.
I see. That being waking from the dead only to immediately start helping people. That does sound like Shiatsu.
Well, if that's the case, he couldn't have gotten too far, but
How are we gonna find him?
Well, we don't have any leads. If he's not still here, then our best bet would be to make ourselves known, so that he would come to us. More particularly, make yourself known.
Like, how? Just go say hello to villagers?
Well, my immediate thought was just calling for him, but maybe there's a better way of doing it.
Yeah, too bad there aren't bandits attacking this village that you could save them from or something, says Grimmy.
Chisker's going to just tweak his ears for a moment, be like, wait, Grimmy, that's a good idea.
It is? Awesome!
Grimmy, you still got that trench coat?
I do indeed.
Okay. Tien, when you start hearing blasts, just come out of the woodworks. And
Blasts.
try not to hit us too hard.
Alright, you're not gonna, you know, blast people, right?
Blanks at worst. He's going to say very strictly to Gribby before he pulls out his blaster and he starts setting the power to its minimal setting.
Yes. Alright. If it's for finding Shiatsu, then I'm up for anything. Hooray!
So here's the plan.
Yes.
It's gonna be Grimmy piloting the trench coat. And I'm going to let her, well, actually no. Can Grimmy be the legs this time? Is that possible for her?
Can you fly/hover?
Yes, I can.
Then sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll just be mildly levitating because I'd like to be able to aim the gun and hopefully take the hit if someone decides to punch me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just gonna be two in a trench coat once again. But Chisker's going to try his best to play the role of what is effectively a
Mega
terrorist
Mouse.
or a cow or like a bandit. Yeah.
Alright. 1 hour later. What happens? Set the scene.
I'm gonna imagine we have ourselves a pretty well-appropriated wide-brimmed hat, and Chisker's got his blaster set to stun. Let's just assume he can do that. If nothing else, he's going to miss all of his shots on purpose.
Sure.
And once he and Grimmy wander into town. He's going to make a show of pulling out the blaster from his hip and shooting 3 shots into the open sky. And he's just going to shout, let me think about this.
Sure.
Okay, so Chisker's going to make those shots, and then he's going to shout out, all right, all of you, out and line up. I've got a question.
People are screaming in fear of what's just happening, and one mountainous bird falls dead from the sky and lands on the ground. Oh, we can grill that later, you hear Grimmy whisper from underneath.
Shit.
And there are the people, oh, what do you want?
I've heard rumors that there's a new do-gooder in town, and I want to
What?
make sure he doesn't get in my way.
Do-gooder? Do you mean Mr. Carl? In the inn? No!
Carl?
Mr. Carl steps forward and removes his hat. Oh, I'm very sorry about upsetting you, sir. As Tiad isn't here yet, forcing you to vamp for a little bit longer. Whatever I did to offend you, good sir, I'm sure I'm sorry.
I point the blaster at him, obviously not going to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Chisker's going to say, were you the one who returned the dog last night?
No, sir, that wasn't me. I think that was Bob. Actually, it wasn't me either. I don't know who got that dog back. And just to give you a chance to show your strength off, someone's daughter screams out, "Leave my little dog alone!" because now she thinks that's what you're here about, and throws a rock at you. Obviously, you're a key part fighter, so that would do nothing, but
It was a daughter, you said?
yeah, a little girl.
It's just going to tink off of Chisker's hatted head, and he's going to slowly turn his look towards the girl that threw the rock.
Oh, I didn't mean that it hits him. Like, you get to interrupt if you want, or catch it, or break it, or whatever, but yeah.
Oh,
Leave
yeah,
the
I'll
dog
catch the
alone.
rock then.
Yep. Being a mere fist-sized rock, you can also break it if you want to.
I will crush it.
Ah! No, Miranda! You think, like, where the hell is this? Is Tian?
Look in her direction and say, your
Give me-
dog? That's right.
Give me 2 rolls first. First off, focus logical thinking.
Focus, logical thinking. I got a 12.
Nice. Was gonna ask if you wanted to reroll this using your upcoming battle points, but you might just want to keep this.
Yeah, I will just keep this.
Second roll is criminality, criminal mind.
Oh, that's gonna be better. But not by too much.
5d6.
Well-
That's a lot better.
Yeah, it is 5d6. So that's a 19.
Yeah. So yeah, you're absolutely selling this act, and you're turning towards the girl you said.
So Chisker said, so it was your dog then. Just gonna slowly approach her, using Grimmy's footfalls and
like,
slowly get close.
Oh, right. It's very tiny
And then
feet.
stop a few feet from her, or however close I'm able to get. And he's just going to ask, so who brought it back to you?
And this is when Tien decides to land. Not so fast, evildoer.
Of course.
Acting is not his strong suit.
So, Chisker's immediately going to turn his back to the girl, aim his blaster towards Tien, and say, I don't suppose that was you, was it?
I am the one that will stop you. He's starting to blush a little bit. Woo! Tien Shinhan is here to save us. Oh god, this was such a bad idea. He's thinking to himself. Well,
I can think of two ways of doing this. And I think one is more surefire,
fire, you say?
while the
Alright.
other... This might look a bit weird, but I think Chisker is going to move fast here and try to grab the girl if she's still nearby.
Yeah, you do.
Grab the girl in one arm, hold her up, and then put the obviously set to stun blaster up against the back of her head.
Gasp! Wait! No! Shoot me instead! Tien Shinhan, no! Wah. Now extort
Are you
for
sure?
money. You hear?
You look
hear
pretty
whispering
strong.
underneath.
I don't think that'll send a good message. See, my whole point in coming here was to make sure that everybody understood that you don't screw with the cheese man.
Gasp! The Cheese Man! It's the Cheese Man! I think I've heard of the Cheese Man. Have you? I'm not sure. Seems pretty dangerous. And this is when Tien's acting ability just absolutely tanks, and he just thinks, fuck it. And he calls out, little girl, close your eyes! Solar flare!
What's my resistance to this?
Pretty decent. I could check what his solar flare would be. If I can fucking find it. Oh my god, how do I suck this much? Oh, this is macro meal, god damn it. T1 take. Technically, you're not an enemy, so you can just choose to not be blinded if you want to. Because
That's fine. Yeah,
call out.
I do know the technique. I do see it coming. Here's the thing. I don't want to be blinded, but I want to act like I did get blinded.
Sure, you do. You succeed. You rolled pretty well so far, so...
So, the moment this comes out, Chisker is going to intentionally drop the girl and cover his eyes and be like, ah, fuck, what was that?
And immediately, Tien zooms over at the speed of Tien before she even lands with her feet on the ground. And she hands her to her daughter. Mother! Hands the daughter to her mother.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the 5-year-old girl's daughter.
The daughter's daughter.
Don't ask what's going on in this
who picks
fucking
her up?
village. It's weird.
Thanks for saving her.
Yeah,
Damn, where are we?
It's Alabama?
Da, 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 da,
In
da,
Japan,
da.
of course. Anyway.
Oh no. So when Chisker quote unquote recovers, he's going to wheel around and just try to locate him and then get his blaster in between him and Tien again as a sort of standoff.
Tien is standing there. You're pretty sure he's ready to deflect any blasts you should fire at him.
Oh yeah, you're gonna pay for messing with the cheese man. And he's going to start firing off blanks.
Do attack rolls.
Attack rolls. With the, I need my token here. 1 second. There we go. Pew.
Yeah, it's going. I'm gonna write block, but oh, he doesn't have. Fuck, old character sheet. Forgot. Let me just...
You said fire off a few of them, so I'll fire off 3. Pew.
Sounds good. Alright, yeah, he's gonna block. But rather like block, he's gonna deflect them. I just don't have a technique for that. But in this manner, it doesn't really matter. As they're gonna shoot down into like a rock, into the ground, into a tree, carefully to avoid anyone.
Yeah.
As he's going to rush forward and take this.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Do I not have fucking anything? What is wrong with this token? This was before I had base energy multiplier as a thing even. Alright, fuck it. I'm just...
Is that another attack or?
Can you roll brawl for me, please? I just want
roll
the
my
damage.
brawl?
Yeah, I just want the damage roll. To make sure that he doesn't hurt you too much.
Gotcha.
I don't have anything. I don't have dangerous or weakened. This... Okay, I'm getting annoyed at this old ass token. Let me try again. Let me try again. Okay, well he did a very good roll this time, but he's gonna pick it back, poof! Into a tree, crack.
Am I taking
Making
that
very
damage?
sure to only hit the upper part of this very lanky, thin person.
Am I taking that damage?
Yeah, but... yeah.
Okay. Owie. So yeah, Chisker and Grimmy go flying into a tree, though Grimmy will hopefully be protected by the trench coat.
Yes. Very damage resistant trench coat. But no, yeah, it's only you. And people are cheering like, whoa! Tiad Shinahan, whoa, he's saving us! And my dog! Yes, and your dog. Tian's going to walk over and like grab you by like the scruff of your neck, the trench coat, lift you up. Presumably like hook with your legs around Grimmy's arm, so she's gonna come with.
Gotcha.
And he's gonna say to the others, I'll take this Mr. Cheeseman to proper authorities. Because he has no idea what to do from here on. But
do I need to
I'm gonna-
prolong this, or have I done a good enough job?
you have done a good enough job. Is there anything else you
Okay.
want to do here before I further the scene?
I just imagine while Chisker's being flown off, like, in the most half-conscious voice, or at least beaten-up voice that he could, kind of like a comical villain, he's just going to shout, "Don't sleep well at night. I'll break out. And when I do, you will all regret the day you crossed the cheese, man."
Good, you put the fear of God into this village forevermore. Anyway, a bit outside the village, he's gonna put you down and be like, so, what now?
Well,
And your plan did work. As you look over to see, oh god, what is that? You see a very
out of character.
tiny
Wait, is that legal?
very tiny albino kid with doll eyes.
What have I brought back to the world?
And I do have a picture. I'm gonna put it in Game 1 art channel. Before I show this picture, just know that I gave specific instructions on how this picture should look to ChatGPT.
Uh-huh.
It did one interpretation that I didn't specify. But anyway, here's Game 1 art channel.
Rat.
I guess you're just copying a feel.
That
You know, in the moment.
you made it weird. You
I
made
didn't.
it weird.
Because I specified Chisker should be as small as Shoutsu and is like leaning against him like a hand on his leg. That's what I wrote. Hand on his leg. but this is, I guess, canon now. You're just like,
No, this is all about perspective, Dart. I'm very clearly just like very close to the camera, and these two are towering over me.
Sure.
And I'm nowhere near his Dragon Balls.
Let's hope not. But yeah, Tian and Shoutsu find each other, and with them, those two are pretty much picture perfect as I imagined it. Although Shoutsu has been lying in the ground, so he's a little bit covered with dirt. Although I do figure Shoutsu is the guy that would just start washing his clothes at a river and things. So maybe not. They are laughing, finding each other. Laughing, crying a little bit even. Shoutsu hops up into his Tian's arms. And yeah, after a while... And who's this? Oh, this is Chisker. He's a friend. He helped me bring you back. Wow.
Hi.
How?
Hi. I know Tien from the moon. He almost killed me once.
What?
But now we're good friends.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of a story to that one. And there's... I don't want to be too cheesy, but there's gonna be a scene because those two are very much in line. Shoutsu is going to worry that after his death, Tian did go dark mode as Shoutsu feared. Tian, after I was gone, did you... Not really. Almost. Well, I'm glad you didn't do it. Because I'm this series' biggest twink.
Bruh.
Anyway. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this... Oh, that's a flipped table. And... yeah. So, you have a new friend, Shoutsu.
Dick, what are your deets so I can call you on my phone?
Deets? I don't think even Tian has a phone at this point.
Okay, let me introduce you both to the wonders of modern technology. I've got a credit card.
Well, more than that, they're going to give you their address because you can probably get to any point in the entire planet within the day. But trying to keep the canon, neither of those two uses a phone. They're fucking martial arts hermits.
Fair enough. I was mostly joking.
Yeah. But Tian very much highly regards you as a friend and wonders what you're going to do now, going forward.
You know, I've been running away from it for a while now, but now that that whole situation's been resolved, I think I need to go back to my old job and either resign or face the music.
Probably a good point.
But once
Well-
that's done, I'm gonna go back to training and workshopping things, assuming that I make it out alive.
He's going to tell you about this. Assume you can see it.
A mountain house, yep.
Yeah. They've had a plan for a while to leave the crane school and to go there. Somewhere in those mountains. It's a beautiful place there. It's like eastern China with long, beautiful green mountains, and they're probably gonna settle down there and establish their own school of martial arts. Because Tian Shenhan will properly and entirely forsake the path of the assassin and the crane school to establish his own martial arts. You're absolutely more than welcome to join them or visit them or anything. Of
It will
course.
be highly considered.
And if they
I
all,
don't know if I have a trainer available.
and he says that he's gonna consider putting in a landline or something. He's not entirely sure how that works.
Well, if I come around, I can try and explain it to you.
Look forward to it, he says. But that now exists, and we're gonna end the solo in a bit. But I did have a plan for ULR as well.
Okay.
Just to point it out, you're not looking into Bulma, yeah?
I will check on her at some point.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it
I mean,
isn't on the top of my priorities because I was told she's fine.
that's fine. You're going to
Also,
go to...
the longer I get away with having this playing around, the more I can learn about it before I have to face the music there too.
Yeah. You're heading to the ULR, or are you just calling, or are you going there?
I'm gonna go there physically because apparently I left someone there to do my work, and that doesn't sit right with me.
Grimmy is going to just go to a diner and be like, "Alright, I'll be here. Come pick me up when you're done. If you're not here by 2 hours, I suspect you're gonna need a prison break, and I'll come in to get you."
Sounds good. I'll see you in 2 hours at most.
Alright, we're over here. Ah, fuck, this picture's still here. Anyway, you're entering the ULR headquarters.
Yep.
Some people greet you. Some people know who you are, of course. What do you do?
I think the most important thing that I can do right now is go to my office. Check up on my secretary.
Yep. Your secretary is there, and she's doing a whole bunch of work. And she gets up her chair immediately as you enter. You've been away for a week or so, and she has like bags under her eyes, trying to micromanage everything in your absence.
Okay, I'm really sorry for the absence. I probably should have called ahead that I was on my way, but I'm back, and I think I might need to try and find some way to work most of this remotely from now on.
I see. Well, Mr. Chisker, she's gonna give you some reports of what's happened, but nothing overly important. It's micromanatorial business stuff. Micromanagerial business stuff.
Yeah, thanks a
She
lot
says,
for covering for me. If there's any weight behind my words here anymore, I'm going to make sure that you are slotted in for some kind of bonus for this.
"Oh, it's been my pleasure. It's what a good secretary is supposed to do, after all," she says, correcting her glasses, trying to look professional, but her entire lower body is like wobbly. Oh, tired.
You should go take your break or go home or whatever you think you deserve right now.
Very well, sir. I'll just finish up these last few documents, and then I'll clock out.
Okay.
Anyway, what are you doing after that?
Chronologically speaking, because I was here for Chillin's solo, I don't even know if Dramos is currently here.
He is.
He is. I should probably talk to him.
Sure. You book a meeting with him, and surprisingly, it gets accepted quite quickly, and you're gonna be able to walk in and see him. And he sits there behind his office, or in his office behind his desk. Chisker. What brings me the pleasure?
It brings you pleasure to see me, sir?
I don't see why it wouldn't. Are you surprised?
Fair
by this?
enough. Mildly. Over the past couple of days, I had a run-in with Shimos and Skargan, and I had assumed that a report may have come by your desk by now.
You have you? Because I have been told on a couple of occasions that you have been in your office this whole time.
Well, sir, I should be open with you about that. Because, considering the circumstances, I don't think that was very fair. But, enough about me. Well, enough about how I feel about it. I had someone cover for me while I dealt with some important issues involving Capsule Corp. And considering the circumstances, my close friend Bulma seemed to have been in some pressing danger, so I don't regret what I did.
Mm-hmm.
But that situation has since been resolved. That situation involving a skirmish with Shimos himself, having actually beaten him by some surprise, not by my hands, but by those of my comrades. And after all was said and done, the Dragon Balls were used.
Is that why the sky blackened 2 days ago?
I assume that is a byproduct of how it works.
Mm-hmm. And these, he says as he reaches for something inside the desk and takes out 2 red crystal objects. I take it these aren't Dragon Balls.
For the funny, do I recognize what those things actually are?
We have lore supernatural.
Do I have lore supernatural? I
Or
have lore earth. I don't have lore supernatural, no.
you can try rolling lore if you have a dice left after reducing.
Let's see. Without my specialty, my lore is actually 2d10.
Okay, well, you can try rolling it.
I got a 7.
Unknown, but they're not natural crystals.
I do not recognize those objects at all, sir.
But they're not Dragon Balls.
No, sir.
I see. Also, it wasn't lore supernatural, it's lore unknown now. My bad.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Well, glad that you decided to come clean. I have been aware that your secretary has been covering for you for the past week and a half or so. Not that I wasn't aware of this up until 3 days ago. I think 3 days ago is when he found out. I think I butchered that line. Out of character, he doesn't seem super mad, but is Chisker going to decide to keep working for the ULR if given the chance?
Actually, Chisker was about to address that.
Okay.
Chisker's going to sigh after that and say, if I am willing to come clean about expectations from here, sir, considering the circumstances of what happened recently, I am still willing to work with ULR if the opportunity is there, under the pretense that this is going to ensure that human-alien relations stay positive and that no more outbursts or outbreaks because of that tension continue. And if they do, there is a swift response and a quick recovery from such things. That's always been my goal, and I would be more than happy to help with that. But I do have other pursuits that I need to employ, and my desk work might be restricted. Though if something urgent were ever to come up, I can fully offer myself at a hotline through my personal phone or other company issued device, if that would be effective.
I see. So you wish to work whenever it suits you?
I wish to be on call, as it would be called in today's world. If I'm needed, I can show up. Otherwise, I might not be around East City that often.
He seems to think for a bit and then he says, very well, that's fine by me. Out of character, if you were working full time, you would get more information about the ULR and things that's going on. But being on call, he's not gonna divulge that.
Yeah, that's fine. This is Chisker is also trying to distance himself a little from ULR without completely compromising his goal of helping them.
Yeah. As such, you don't know about how it goes with Durnos or Shimos or Kalik.
That's fine. Chisker needs a vacation anyway.
Yep. And you still have your position somewhat. You have your secretary. I will just say that eventually you're gonna find out, maybe not from Dramos, but someone else, that Bulma was quote-unquote rescued by Durnos. Durnos is able enough to save her from a measly little explosion, under the pretense of, rescuing her and safekeeping her. When it became apparent that the Dragon Balls were used and the Dragon Raider was kind of worthless, they did, escort her back home. She wasn't happy with them. But
Ah, right. So the explosion wasn't Durnos blowing up the plane. It was
nope.
just him doing a Saiyan rescue operation.
I'm rescuing you.
I'm rescuing you. I'm rescuing you. I'm looking at Durnos' picture as I say this. I'm rescuing you.
I'm rescuing both of you. Theranos, no, that's not. And just like that, I can ta-da! Ew, looks too good. Blech.
Almost fixed. Almost.
Anyway, we're gonna end this session around here. As I think you were here when I said this to Pat as well, but I'm not sure yet if we're gonna do a time skip or not. So I'm leaving it up in the air what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm also leaving what Chisker is doing a little up in the air as well, so be wherever the plot needs him to instead of being on call for he's on call for ULR now. If they need him, they can call him. So now he can be other places in the world, like, because if a time skip does happen, he needs time to train.
Indeed. Oh, also, Pat, not sure if you're here. I'm giving you here a handout for notes and side quests and things you want to write up for Shilin in this campaign. It's in the journal. Hooray! Ending recording.